Getting to the final part of the exam. We've done part 2, which is the cinema viewing figures, and now we've sort of like moved on to part 3, which is digital knowledge. So this is 10 multiple choice questions, and just a word of advice, this should be easier marks to get than the rest of them. You need to make sure that whatever you do, you answer these questions. Now, if that means you go to them first and then answer them so that you then don't run out of time, because the worst thing that you can happen is get stuck doing a 2-mark question, trying to make something all nice and fancy, and then miss out these questions at the end. And you'd be surprised the amount of people that sort of like have difficulty with time management. Remember, this page requires scrolling, but there's nothing on it. Let's go next. And what you're now faced with is a set of 10 multiple choice questions that test your digital knowledge. Okay, keeping your operating system and applications up to date helps you to prevent, and then you've got 4 choices. Well, in this particular case, it's fix bugs and address security updates. And note what happens when you select on the left hand side, it will go to green. And you've got to make sure that all these are at green as you move along. If you go to the next question, and let's say you're a bit unsure about this one, what you can do is you can click this little flag, and the flag will come up, and then you could go to the next question. So this is about making sure that you answer all these questions, get to the end, and then I'm going to tell you what to do when you get to the end. Okay, so these are all the questions. Final one. Okay. Interestingly, these last ones are not multiple choice questions. You've got to put something in. Your employers told you must follow company policy on the use of social medias. State one specific online behaviour that policy might include. Type your answer there, so you could come up with something there. No abusive language and stuff like that. And then when we get to the end, it will say you finished the test, and there'll be a bar up here. It doesn't do it on the sample assessment tool. It will say 100% completed. If it doesn't say 100%, you may well have missed a question. We can see that if the sections are completed, all these would be in orange. So part 1 would be in orange. If there's part missed, if you've missed a section of a question because you've not scrolled, maybe there's a little section of it would be grey. All these questions would be in green. So once you've finished, once you've done 100% and you've been through it, and make sure you have a look at the time and see if you've got time remaining. Go back, make sure you've uploaded the right questions, uploaded the right information, uploaded the right file. Then when you're happy, click Finish Test. And then it will say if you've not attempted all the questions, some have been flagged, are you sure you want to finish? Click Finish. If you select Finish, your answers will be submitted and you'll not be able to return to the test. Then that's okay. So that's probably about it. Hopefully that was useful for you. Good luck in your exam.